Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Thursday night. I'm just chilling. Hope you guys are grinding forward. Let's talk about confidence. We've talked about this before, but I want to go over it again. There's some topics we have to go over repeatedly. And confidence is a big deal. I don't think anybody's 100% confident all the time in all areas. But there's some people that are just kind of more confident in general than others. And even if they move forward into the unknown where they have no experience in what's going on, they've never done this before, they still seem to have a certain level of confidence, and it's not ego or self-delusion. And I think a lot of people would like to be more confident. In fact, I hear that from a lot of different people that I've coached and mentored, and I myself have wanted to become more confident. So I think it all starts with the Mind, Body, and Soul program. Daily discipline, it's a lifestyle. I shouldn't even call it a program. It encompasses working on your mind, working on your body, and working on your soul. And that means you have to study daily, expand your horizons, try to learn more, pick topics, science, history, whatever, and learn actively all the time. Be smarter next month than you are this month. Be smarter next week than you are this week. Study every day. You're going to work out, work on your body, become stronger. You're going to slowly become stronger. Next year, you'll be stronger than this year. And I don't care if you're getting older. I'm getting older. I'm 53. When I'm 54, I'll be stronger than 53. When I'm 63, I'm going to be stronger than 53. Watch me. You laugh. I'm stronger right now than I was when I was 18. I'm stronger right now than I was when I was 27. I'm stronger right now than when I was 35. I'd fuck 35-year-old version of me up right now. So yeah, work on your body. This encompasses your diet. You're going to work on your soul and find a spirituality, a spiritual path, and practice it. You can meditate. There's a lot of different Eastern philosophies and religions. There's a lot of Western philosophies and religions. Pick one and get way into it. This will change you. Change your life, give you some meaning and purpose, and with all of that puts you on a solid path. I mean, towards your own personal greatness and towards achieving all your goals, but also mending any broken areas and gaining strength that you never imagined having before. And I myself and others that have been on this path, you change rapidly. You become more confident because you put in work yesterday. It's just like guys out in the streets. Guys that were in the streets as gangsters, the ones that had like a lot of confidence, the ones that people looked up to, were the guys that were putting in work all the time, putting in work. You're sleeping, they're putting in work. You're playing, hanging out, doing nothing, they're putting in work. So we had to start with the Mind, Body, and Soul program. And that leads you to a disciplined lifestyle just in general. And everything you do becomes more systematic, easier, more organized. Even the way you think, the way you talk. Another aspect of confidence is stability. Become more stable. When you're stable in your life, it's easier to be more confident because you're not flooded with anxieties all the time and fears. If you're navigating through life, as Jordan Peterson so eloquently puts it, like a rabbit dashing from bush to bush, I mean, that's a miserable way to be. You want to be stronger than that. And you don't want to have these anxieties of attack and of like what a prey animal thinks. You want to be a lion or a wolf or whatever kind of apex predator you can think of. But stability will give you confidence. Now that's financial stability and emotional stability. So when I say financial stability, I don't mean you have to be rich. I'm not rich, but I'm financially stable. I have a bank account with money in it, investments that are doing well, hopefully. And, I own a home. This has changed my life and changed a lot of my attitude and how I think and how I move forward. Because I have a level of stability that I never had before. And I've been homeless, I've gone from apartment to apartment. And financial stability is a very good aspect of confidence and building confidence. And then emotional stability. You want to get past some of your neurotic bullshit that you've been through, that you wake up with every day, and you may need to go to therapy. You may need to spend some more time in your mind, body, and soul program studying both philosophy and religion and psychology and self-help and these various topics to really work out some of your past. Straighten out that story, straighten out that timeline, get past some of that trauma. You can get past it. I help people with PTSD. You can get to a point where you have post-traumatic growth. That's a whole new realm. You don't have to suffer from PTSD for your whole life. Oh, you never heard that before? You're like, Sky, it's a life sentence. It's not. So you want to be more emotionally stable. In order to build confidence, you want to start paying some conscious attention to your image. You have an image whether you think you do or not. And you could be a rejectionist and say, I have no image. You do. You have an image. Your image is probably of a loser, somebody who's given up on themselves. No, it might be time to work on your image, and confident people have an image, and you don't have to be pretentious. You don't have to be some peacock showing off like some little fashion boy. But an image that you have, that you like, that speaks to you, is important. Whether it's an image like James Bond or an image like the Fonz. I'm just picking from movies because those are real strong male images. It doesn't matter. They're both images and they're both confident people. Now this is part of your mind, body, and soul program, particularly the mind aspect of it, but be knowledgeable and worldly and travel a little bit, study a lot, learn a lot, be kind of a jack of all trades. And this helps you with your confidence and just how you navigate in general. Be more wise. Helps you to be less naive, less stupid, less of a sucker. And to be more confident, you could work on being more responsible. Irresponsible people are awfully not very confident people. Be a very responsible person, very reliable, very dependable. You get it done. You start things and you finish things. When you say you do it, you do it. And everybody knows that about you. This is really an attractive quality also, being responsible. Be productive, of course. Be focused. Learn how to be focused. Stay focused on tasks. Stay focused when you're talking to people. Stay focused in your workouts. Stay focused when you're reading. You can practice meditation that'll help you to learn to stay focused. Stay relaxed, just in general. Learn to relax. Learn to get rid of that body tension. I carry a lot of tension in my shoulders. I often will have to release the tension in my shoulders because they could be way up here. If you're carrying tension in your body, harboring tension in your body, you think like a prey animal, like a weakling. You give yourself anxiety. No, relaxation, being relaxed, not asleep, but relaxed. That's dominant. That's the warrior's position. That's confidence. You may have to practice some stoicism. Check out Marcus Aurelius. There's plenty of that stuff on YouTube for sure. I follow a couple Facebook pages also. There's more Stoics than Marcus Aurelius. He's just one. I just like him, but there's others. And think about your style. Now that's slightly different than your image. It's connected to your image, and we probably should have talked about it earlier in the video, but your style is really how you present yourself to the world. with your particular types of clothes. And I like a preppy, more business casual, kind of classic men's style, but I also have a lot of biker clothes. I'm a biker. I've owned a motorcycle shop for 20 years. And when I'm on my motorcycle on a nice ride, I may not be in my cufflinks and my sport coat. But think about your closet. Start with some shoes, get yourself some nice shoes. Learn how to wear the right size pants. Most guys, myself included, I was wearing too big of pants. I had to learn how to wear pants that fit me. Get yourself a nice watch. A watch says a lot about you, and it's a fun accessory. Guys don't wear jewelry much, but you get to wear a watch. You might also want to wear, you know, a pinky ring, a signet ring or something, or a chain or something, but don't go all Mr. T or crazy with it. Look like some kind of goofball. But think about your style and start putting yourself together. And with that, maybe you get yourself some nice cologne also. I got a cologne coming in the mail. Hopefully it comes tomorrow. If it does, maybe we'll do an unboxing. But if anybody wants to do a deep dive into confidence, because this is such a huge topic, you can contact me. It's all food for thought.